Okay guys, just finished all the modifications that I was going to do. So, just do a quick wrap around here, walk around. As you can see, I put on the black engine guard. It is connected via one screw at the top and then two U-bolts around the frame on each side. Fairly simple install, no problem. I also installed a black horn cover because the stock Fat Bob cover is chrome. Again, I'm on a mission to remove chrome. That was fairly easy install as well. The rear belt guard here apparently comes in two different colors: chrome, which is standard on the Fat Bob, and then there is this wrinkle black available. I haven't washed the bike yet since I did all these mods, but wrinkle black, it matches the engine color wrinkle black, but it does not match the glossy black that's on the shock cover, as well as the electric box cover and the rear fender covers here. Notice these are also now all black. So I've got the detachable mount here for various components, the luggage rack as well as the backrest, but that only would cover this part. This is normally chrome, so this was all I had to remove. And that's what it looks like with the chrome bullet turning lamp at the rear. This wire routes from here, and there's underneath the fender, there are these wire tracks that I was able to get my daughter, who has small hands, to fit and hug the wire in. And if you remove the seat, you're able to access in the electric caddy area, you're able to access the plugs. So you will be able to unplug the turning lamp and rerun it without having to cut it and crimp it. Some of the instructions for the turning lamps say that you have to cut the wires and then crimp them and all this mess. And I was like, you know what? There's got to be a better way without making it so dirty. And you can actually unplug the connector underneath the seat for the rear turning lamps and reroute them if you have somebody who has small hands that can reach underneath the fender once it's in the air on a jack. So that's a useful bit of knowledge. Yeah, I like the look of the luggage rack. The backrest pad, I don't know if you can see, so I'll put all the part numbers in. This is more of like a distressed leather, but it has stitching, and I got this one because the stitching matches the stitching on the stock seat, but the distressed leather it's fine on the sides, but on the actual backrest pad is a different color. I don't know if you can make that out. It's slightly lighter than the stock seat, so don't know how I feel about that yet. Again, I ordered all these parts online, so I'm not able to return it, but not sure how I feel about it yet. See the again, I'll put all the part numbers, but you know, I got the backrest rack here. I switched out the attachment points here to make them locking. So this is now, you can't remove this without having the key to unlock it. So that's good, a little bit of security. Again, I don't know if I mind the chrome turn lamps. I mean, well, maybe at some point I'll remove those and run. Now that I know how to do it, I'll buy some black bullets. But I think these spacers are different. I don't think you can buy like a wide glide, you know, black turning lamp and switch it out and have it match perfectly. I think it's a different spacer. So if you like the look of the original spacer, then you may have to look for some other solution. Yeah, so now the next project will be the exhaust. I'm thinking about putting on some Vance Hines slip-ons, black, and then buying the Screaming Eagle black header cover that has the cutouts, just like these cutouts, and it's the Tommy gun cutout. I like the look of that. I like the way it combines and goes off into two. But the Vance Hines will probably be a little bit shorter. Will probably be about up to here, so it'll cut off a little bit and give it a slightly different look. I don't know if you guys also, if any of you guys own a Dyna, but this is really annoying. The rear brake canister is like very hard to reach. Like you have to like go from underneath. I don't even know how to check if there's enough brake fluid in here. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they designed it with this bracket in the way that holds the exhaust. I'm hoping with the Vance Hines slip-ons, the bracket will be shaped differently and I'll be able to have better access to the rear brake master cylinder there. Alright, so that's about it. Tried to, doing what I can to black this bike out. Definitely still a work in progress. These bullet turn signals in the rear, bit of a problem, not sure what to do there. Of course, we have the turn signals in the front. I wanted to mount them here, and I think the 48 has a kit that they have the same fork size, the 2016 48. I'm thinking that there's a way to use their kit to mount these things, but again, it's like it seems to be internally wired. Now everything's going through the handlebar, so I don't know if I'm going to mess that up. Some, trying to get that wire out of there. Have to remove the whole handlebar to do it. And of course, the drag bar is still chrome, so that's also something to consider. I'm not sure what I can do, if I can black those headlamps out. Haven't found anything to do that yet. So, all right, guys, that's about it for now. I hope you like the mods. Took me a few hours Saturday and Sunday to do all this, put all this together. I like the way it came out. I had to do a lot of removing. You have to remove the shock, both top and bottom mount, slip it off in order to get at the chrome rear fender cover. In order to remove it, you have to remove all these bolts. You have to have the Loctite. Got to buy the red and the blue Loctite and be able to put all that back together again. So yeah, you need torque wrenches. You need some. I needed a 1/2 inch to break this one open because it was pretty tight. So I needed like a longer, almost like a breaker bar to be able to move that off. And the rest of it was fairly simple, nothing too complex. Again, the biggest worry was having to cut the wire for the rear bullet turning signals, and they got in the way. But if you have somebody with skinny arms and small hands, they should be able to help you out. My 12-year-old daughter helped me out with this, and it was pretty easy for her to route the wire and get it all hooked up again. So much thanks to her. My dog hates bikes, hates the sound of the motorcycle, so I'm going to cut off before I turn it up again, or and once I put on the oh, you know what? I put on the fuel pack. So fuel pack is on here. Pretty easy to get in there. All you got to do is open this up, boom, yank this out, boom. Here we go. Vance Hines fuel pack. Easy hookup, hooks up right into that data port, and it works via Bluetooth. Has to download some updates and whatnot, but it was a fairly easy install, and I'll check it out and have a review on this as soon as possible. Haven't really had a chance to ride the bike since I've been working on it, but yeah, guys, so this thing is supposed to help out a lot, and certainly if I switch out to some Vance Hines slip-ons, it should help as well with changing up the air fuel mixture and having the bike run a little cooler as well. So all right, guys, checking out for now. Thanks again. Bye.